Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, and for the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Virginia Cavaliers, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So Virginia's offense trots out there to open this game. Well, the energy in this building, Kirk, is just going to pick up as this Sugar Bowl unfolds. As they say in New Orleans, le bon temps roulé. Let the good times roll.
Yeah, really one of the more hostile environments, I think, when it comes to bowl games. You know, I've called so many games in here. Think about the history. Going all the way back to 1935, they played the Sugar Bowl right here in New Orleans. I think a lot of people have associated this bowl game with the SEC. But as we've seen since the start of the playoff, teams like Washington, Ohio State, Clemson, among others, have made this trip down here to the Bayou.
Here's the second down play. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. He's swarmed by the defense. And the Cavaliers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. They'll try the option play here. Fighting off the defender. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42. The Cavaliers line up on 1st and 10.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Receiver makes the grab. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. 2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Snags the quick throw. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They make the 1st down, brought down to the 31.
Well, that's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that 1st down on the 3rd down conversion.
Handoff here from the shotgun. What a move, breaking ankles and still going. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Cavaliers are going to cash in this red zone trip. And the quarterback keeps it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
That's just an egregious late hit. Obvious roughing the passer. So a new set of downs to work with after the roughing the passer penalty on 3rd down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I like what the offensive coordinator is trying to do here to try to keep the defense off balance by mixing up his play calling. But hey, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. They're not fooled at all on this play. Nice tackle for a loss here against the option.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers. We come out into playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters.
Oh, and it's blocked. So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. So Florida's offense comes out for their first possession today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players, just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we've got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
There's the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. And that sets up a return. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Virginia offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a first down. And the Cavaliers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Boy, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line from the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Kearse, the freak, what he was able to do. And Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in '06 when the Gators won the national championship. And we're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
And he cannot escape defense with a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. The Gators offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together in this drive with a little more urgency. Running with purpose. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down. Well, so far, it's Virginia on top, Kurt. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Looking to throw it deep. He grabs it inside the 20. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
PAT gives him a 7-6 lead. kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Virginia offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Here's a throw underneath to the back. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. The Cavaliers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Short connection to the tight end here. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense moving closer to the line of gain after that catch. Running back with the football. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. It's a turnover.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pass caught, can he get in? And he will score! Touchdown, Florida. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's got it. So the 2-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Cavaliers offense is back out there on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. And they bounce back from that costly error here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Tailback with another carry. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. And he drops back in the gun. Fires it to the wideout. And the ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Quick throw to his receiver. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. And the Gators will line up here on 1st down and goal. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gators. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Virginia offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try
try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play line, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And the Cavaliers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
How about this call here by this offensive coordinator? They're down early in this game, 3rd down and long. The last thing they can afford to do is have to punt the ball, but they...
That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Virginia. Made the defense look slow that time. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Fields it just outside the goal line. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They got off to a slow start, but they have been clicking lately. Can they build on this lead now in the second quarter? And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Most offensive coaches will be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man coverage, but I'm curious to see if they're going to test this DB again after that coverage.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. 1st down, looking to throw the football. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally...
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Pass caught. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. 1st down and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. See what the call is on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And the sophomore's got him for a sack. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The defense recovers, trying to run this back now.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Looking to scramble now. The defense gets him, but it's a 1st down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. And the quarterback dropping back. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up obviously in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Florida. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies, provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Virginia offense is back out on the field now. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Nice gain. Moves the ball to the 47. Another first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. And the Cavaliers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's caught. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. And the pass is too high, out of bounds, and not complete. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. The field goal is good. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of. Each of these 2 offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these 2 passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. That's going to do it for us here at the half. Time to see how this incredible playoff drama plays out, and for that, it's back to Chris and Kirk.
The Cavaliers will kick this deep to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Florida offense retakes the field. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Play action here on 1st down. Over the middle and incomplete. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. It's a huge gain all the way down inside the 30. The Gators keep the football on the move. And looking to throw now on first down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12. A red zone opportunity. And the Gators with 1st and 10 here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And he will score. Touchdown, Gators. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Cavaliers offense is back out there on the field. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a...
And is intercepted. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games he just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Finds the receiver wide open. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Touchdown, Florida. And this one is getting ugly.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Virginia offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They've got him, but not before he makes a 1st down at the 41.
You know, we talked this week with the About what makes this receiver so special, he kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense.
Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. The Gators offense retakes the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he lofts it toward the sideline. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Launching one to the end zone. That one is knocked away and incomplete. Good defensive play on the last play of the third quarter. Florida has the lead curve as we break for the quarter. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle with a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. So 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. He's got it right near the end zone. Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch. And they will trot out the field goal team here. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. And it's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Virginia offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. The pocket breaking down. Cannot escape, and down he goes. Second and long now at the 17. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The freshman with a little too much air under that one. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down. And the Cavaliers will line up to kick it away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. The ball will be downed at the 20.
Well, I thought the return team did a really good job of giving him some room to work with. I feel like the returner was so focused on making a big play downfield that he forgot to take care of the football, and it cost him.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. The Gators pick up enough to get a first down there.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader based on that last play. This offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Going the other way, can they catch him? He's at the 50. Across the 40. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
That's the last thing that you can afford to do. Working with the lead in the 4th quarter, I thought it'd be easy throws, high percentage throws, run the football, keep that clock moving.
Plays bottled up and the football is loose. The offense falls on the fumble, keeps possession. The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Running out of time in the pocket. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Intercepted in the end zone. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Defense, it's a deep throw down the right sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Gators. And the route is on. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football to the 25-yard line. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. There's contact on the throw. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch. He moves the ball to the 40. It'll be a 1st down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got it for a big gain. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I know they're going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. The Florida offense retakes the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for a deep completion. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's got it out of the 25. Touchdown, Florida. And the beatdown continues.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the extra point was up and good.
61, Virginia, 23.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Cavaliers offense is back out there on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Big chunk gain on the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And the sophomore making an impact play.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They are down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
And the Cavaliers will have to kick it away. Back out to punt for the 4th time today. He'll call for the fair catch here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Lofting it toward the left sideline. Pass caught down at the 20. Touchdown, Gators. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.